Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to set up our own Linux environment using Ubuntu and VMware Workstation Pro. Now, why we are choosing Ubuntu? Because Ubuntu is one of the most popular Linux distribution and a great starting point for beginners. It's easy to set up, well supported, and provides everything we will need to learn and practice Linux throughout. And to run Ubuntu, we will be using VMware Workstation Pro. So VMware is a virtualization platform that allows us to create a virtual machine and run Ubuntu on our existing computer without replacing our current operating system. We will go through the complete setup process from downloading the Ubuntu ISO, creating a virtual machine to installing Ubuntu, completing the basic configuration, and finally running our first command in the Linux terminal. So by the end of this video, you will have a fully functional Ubuntu Linux environment on VMware Workstation Pro ready for all the hands-on practice ahead. So let's get started. So for setting up our Linux environment, we are going to need two things. As you can see on the screen, first is VMware Workstation Pro, which will act as a virtualization software that will allow us to run another or Linux operating system inside our current operating system, that is for my laptop is Windows, okay? And the second thing which you're going to need is Ubuntu ISO file. So Ubuntu is a Linux distribution that we have already studied, right? So we are going to need that as well. We will be able to practice on Linux inside our Windows laptop, okay? So consider it as creating another computer or Linux computer inside our Windows computer in a completely safe way. And don't worry, all the Windows installation remains exactly as it is, while Ubuntu, which is our ISO file or Linux distribution, runs safely inside our virtual machine, okay? The second thing that I was talking about is Ubuntu distribution of Linux. So for that, we are going to need the ISO file of Ubuntu. So an ISO file is simply the installation image of a Linux operating system that we are going to opt for, okay? So it's similar like having a bootable DVD, except for it is stored as a single file, okay? Now with that said, let's go to our browser and download this. So as I said, first we are going to need the VMware Workstation Pro. So for that, we can go here, click on this link of TextBot, and then click on the 17.6.4 version. As you can see, it is saying now downloading. So here it is. The download has finally started. So now as you can see, it has already been downloaded. So with that, we will also download the Ubuntu desktop. So click on this link. So these are the official pages of Ubuntu, okay? Like the official website of Ubuntu. From there, I'm going to download it. And which is this version? 26.04. Fine. But it is recommended that if you want to go for a more stable or secure version, you can go for 24.04 LTS one. But for me, I've already worked on this, and for me, it was just fine. According to your specifications and what are your compatibility of your laptop, you can choose the other versions as well. So for now, I'll click on this as download, and it is already in the process of downloading. Okay, as you can see on the screen. Okay, now it might take few minutes. As you can see, the file is big, which is 6.1 GB file. And I would say that before installing all these two softwares, you need at least 30 GB of space inside or minimum of 20 GB of space inside your laptop. Okay, since I have already downloaded all this too, I will directly start with it. You can wait until your files get downloaded properly. Now, as you can see, this is already downloaded. So click on it. Now click on yes. And as you can see, it is preparing for the installation. So click on next. You just keep on clicking next because since I've already installed this, it is asking me to remove the old or the previous version that I have installed before, okay? And as you can see, completed the VMware Workstation Pro setup wizard and just click on finish. So since it is done, we'll just search for VMware, click on run as administrator, launch. And as you can see, it is in process of installation. Click on next. Click on accept the terms in the license agreement. Click on next. Keep it as it is, as a default, everything. Click on next. Just click on next. So it asks, do you want the shortcuts, the desktop as well as the menu programs folder? I want it, so I will click on yes and then install. Now it will take some time for the installation, around few minutes, and that is it. And there, as you can see, the setup is done. Click on finish. Now let's search for VMware Workstation Pro, and as you can see, it is over here. So just click on open, and there it is. So for creating, as you can see, these are my previous machines which I created. But for us, we are going to create a new one. So let's start with the create a new virtual machine. Click on next. Now here, keep it as it is. as I will install the operating system later, since we are going to use the ISO image, which is actually an image of operating system. Okay, so it should be ticked as it is, leave it as it is. Since we are going to use Linux as an operating system, which is our guest operating system inside our host, that is Windows. Since we are going to use our Ubuntu distribution, we are going to keep it as Ubuntu 64-bit. Click on next. And what should be the name of your virtual machine? So for me, I want it to be Ubuntu. So for me, I want it to be as Sono. Click on next. And now click here as store virtual disk as a single file. Since our Ubuntu is stored in a single file ISO file, okay? And now here for the maximum disk size, keep it as 40 GB and finish. Now as you can see, our new Ubuntu machine has created. First, let's go and edit the virtual machine settings. So first thing is, we will increase our memory for this virtual machine to 4096. Okay, just make sure that just disable this option or untick it. Okay, and then we'll go to our ISO file. For that, we can go to our CD DVD as it's a DVD bootable file, and then click on use ISO image, browse. Now we'll go to downloads, and as you can see, the Ubuntu 26.04 desktop AMD 64, which is an ISO file, is here. Select this and click on open, and here click OK. And with that said, let's go and power on this virtual machine. Okay, now it will take some time to get started. Click on this, and there, as you can see, our Ubuntu machine is ready to use. So let's set some configurations that are required, and let's get started with that. So click next. Since I want the language to be English, click on next. Oh yeah, and for the cursor, just click on Control plus Alt. Okay, you will be able to see the cursor moving on your screen. So let's select English once again and click next. Now accelerating Ubuntu, I will just set this as high contrast because it is easier to see. Then click next. Again, keep it as it is. Yes, as it is. So it asks, do you want to install Ubuntu? Yes, we want to install Ubuntu on this operating system. Now let it be as the default settings. Again, default. So it's fine. Just click on next. It has this kind of install Ubuntu, of course, and no encryption needed. Now let's give it a name. So for here, I will just give it as Ubuntu, or Sona is better. Yeah, better. And for password, you can set any password. So since we're going to keep this as for the demonstration, I will create it as Sona itself. Okay. So this practice is mostly followed in Kali as well. So whenever you're working with Kali, make sure that the password and the username mostly is Kali, just for the simplification of the things and not keeping anything complicated on this until unless you're working on something really important or critical or even confidential. Okay. So keep it as it is and then click on next. Just select it as it is and here installed. Now it will take some time for copying the files and then installing. Just have patience. Sometimes it might take even 10 minutes also. Okay. So make sure that you don't rush the process and try to turn the power off or on or close this. It will install. Just give it time. Okay. Now as you can see in the screen, Ubuntu is best for beginners. It is the ideal workstation for app or web development, data science, AI/ML, as well as DevOps and administration. And every Ubuntu release includes the latest tools, changes, and all the major items. So that is why it is mostly suggested that for the beginners, they should always go with the Ubuntu if they are learning Linux in terms of cybersecurity or even DevOps or some command line domains. Okay. And trust me on this, Linux is the base or the foundation for every other technology that is coming and going. But it is relevant even in 2026. That makes it really important. Now, as you can see, our installation is completely done and you are already seeing the pop-up that is Ubuntu 26.04 is installed and ready to use. Now, let's click on the restart now. So it is starting again. Now to enable the cursor, what command I told you? Control plus Alt. That's the shortcut for this. And that was the username that we created, right? For our Ubuntu desktop. So click on this, enter, and enter the password, that is Sona itself. I want it in dark mode, so I will keep it as it is. Green would be better, I guess. Click on next, and then finish. So here it is. we are inside our Ubuntu desktop. So to open the terminal, now let's see first what files and folders we have. So here you can search anything that you want. For now, I need to search terminal. So here it is. But we also have a simple shortcut than this, which is just type Ctrl Alt T. And here inside our Ubuntu virtual machine, right? And here it is giving the username that you have been logged in with. For me, it is Sona. Then let's just go and list all the documents or files and folders and directories inside our Sona directory. As you can see, these are all the files and folders inside this directory. So it means it's finally working fine. So that's how we set up our Linux environment with the help of VMware Workstation Pro plus Ubuntu distribution or Ubuntu ISO file. Okay? And that's it. We have successfully set up our Linux environment using Ubuntu and VMware Workstation Pro. You now have a fully functional Linux environment that you can use to practice commands, work with files, install softwares, and follow along with the hands-on exercises in our coming Linux full course. With the environment ready, you're all set to start working with Linux. So that was it for the Linux setup guide with Ubuntu and VMware Workstation Pro.